Hey guys, how's it going? This is Fender with Yooper Product Reviews, and today we are doing yet another guitar review. I am waiting for Ashley to get back with the Fender Thinline Telecaster right now, and looks like he just got back. Here we go. Oh, here it is.
Check this bad boy out.
Woo! Holy shit! Look at that. Awesome. Nice. Cue the intro. I was like, shit, how are we gonna end this? Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Fender.
I'm Peace.
We're Yooper Product Reviews, where we try shit.
So you don't have to buy shit.
Exactly. We got another gem for you. Go figure, we got another guitar review.
We're doing...
Holy shit.
We're back to our roots.
we're back to our roots.
Getting back
here.
to our roots, doing what we like to do the most.
So we only have a couple of guitar reviews on our channel, maybe like one or two, so we figured we'd add another one.
We need to diversify.
Yeah, we need to diversify. So this is lately we've been doing like rarities here at YPR with guitars. We just did our vintage Mosrite's Ramon guitar, and now here we are again. Thank you to Mr. Peace with the Fender Telecaster Thinline series.
Thinline.
So pretty unique.
Yeah, these are pretty unique. I like these.
Yeah, so
I think they're cool.
Other unique thing is, where was it made?
This is a Japanese model.
Yep.
This was, I believe, made in 1997 in Japan, which I think was right about the time they were stopping production in Japan.
And then they were switching to Mexico. Right?
Well, they do Mexico and I believe Indonesia. Like this, my chintzy square here is Indonesia.
Indonesia.
But yeah, this is a really unique guitar. I mean, you've probably seen a regular Telecaster. They're pretty popular.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen, Brad Paisley plays one.
George Thorogood.
Thorogood, does he play
Yeah,
Telecaster? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about these is that it's actually a semi-hollow body. So from essentially here up, it is hollow.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
And it really creates a different tone.
Yep.
It's got really unique humbuckers. What did you call these?
These are called Fender wide range humbuckers. These are really cool. We did a little bit of research, obviously, because we can't sit here and talk about guitar we don't know anything about. So
right.
We did some research, and yeah, these are Fender's wide range humbucking pickups. These were made to compete with Gibson's humbuckers. Gibson dominated the market at the time with humbucking pickups, like pearly gates, stuff like that. So these were manufactured to be more sonically like a single coil pickup, but still have the humbucking sound. So you get like a little bit of, yeah, so you get like a little bit of both worlds.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so they were, instead of, was it El Nico, so aluminum, nickel, whatever CO is, I can't remember. Hopefully my chemistry teachers are watching. Yeah, cobalt, there we go, yeah. I know that one. They use the copper, nickel, iron coil structures to function more like a Strat pickup. But yeah, they sound really good. They have, this was a really cool word that you used for it, or a set of words: smooth, warm, yet biting sound.
That's definitely true.
So yeah, it doesn't sound entirely like, you know, like a super humbucking sound, but it also has enough to sound like, you know, that single coily sound, kind of like how DH1s do.
Telecasters definitely have a unique sound. You can almost always tell when somebody is playing on a Telecaster.
Yeah, it's real twangy. Country.
Yeah, it is a very popular country guitar.
Yeah. It's real heavy, like on the sharp vowels, you know.
Yeah.
So like E, all that.
Right, yeah. My understanding is that this particular style, the Thinline, they designed these to compete with the ES, the Gibson ES 335s and that, the hollow bodies that they had, which was right around, I want to say, World War II. Fender didn't really have anything to compete, and so they basically hired this guy, Roger Rossmehl was his name, who worked at Rickenbacker, to come over and design this guitar, and so he was the one who designed this. It's unique in the sense that it doesn't have the traditional Telecaster hardware down here.
Yeah.
A regular Telecaster has like a plate, a separate plate where all of the electronics are on it. This is completely different.
The tone switch is slanted at an angle. Yeah. Usually it's straight. It runs like left, like up, down, not at like an angle like this.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And then I believe this is a 72 reissue style of Thinline, because it's got the pickguard that goes all the way under the pickup here. Whereas on the earlier versions, it had a pickguard that kind of cut off and went in between there. So I believe this was made to be like a 72 reissue style Telecaster, Thinline Telecaster.
It's really cool because if you took, like, I mean, aside from the Fender logos on the humbucking pickups, if you were to take a picture of this, like right here, and ask somebody what is it, my first guess would be
some kind of
an ES 330 something, or an ES, you know, an electric Spanish model,
right.
Gibson, Epiphone, anything.
Right.
But then, like, as you know, you start to see, like, it's got like this going on over here. You've got the overall just telly design of it with the single cut instead of the double cut, like the Strat. It's really cool. It's like a Gibson and a Fender telly had sex with each other.
Right, and it's got this. It's got this really unique truss rod too. I don't know if that's standard on all tellies.
Yeah, that's.
But it's pretty cool how it sticks out like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's pretty neat.
See if maybe we can just flip that in front of the camera so everybody can see what we're talking about.
See what that looks like.
So yeah, it's just like a giant like hex bolt, you know, popping out of the top here to adjust the truss rod. So one thing I'll say about it is it feels pretty solid. Like, you know, it sounds strange, but you know, sometimes when you pick up a guitar, you can kind of move things around, and it just feels like everything is kind of working against each other. This seems like a real solid. Yeah, real solid. Everything's put together well. Like, it's not gonna just fall apart on you. The bridge setup is really cool. I know that they do this with tellies nowadays, 6 saddles across, but I know that like earlier vintage tellies and telly knockoffs were made with actually only 3 saddles, so 2 per string, and they were these big old thick things that just were like this big across it, and so I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah,
it's pretty neat.
And then what do we got? We got maple, right?
Maple neck, and fretboard,
and then you have the vintage style locking capstans where there's a hole in the top that you stick it in instead of just a hole that you push it through and wrap it around.
Okay.
So that's pretty sweet that they do that.
Nice.
Because there's a hole in the top. You take the end of the string, stick it in there, and then bend it down to wrap it. You know. So, still in like Stratocaster models or manuals, sorry, they actually still tell you how to do that properly. I know mine still has it as well. So, yeah. I mean, it's a 1997, so I can only assume that the truss rod is a biflex truss rod instead of a regular single flex truss rod.
Yeah, we didn't look that up.
Yeah, we didn't look that up, but I mean, that's not. I mean, it's important, but it's not make or break. So, and then here's the back of it. Obviously, there is no synchronized tremolo system. So you have your bridge plate, or your back plate, sorry, is just these 6 holes.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah.
There's not a lot to it. Not a lot that can go wrong. It's just
it's real simple,
straightforward.
But you know that's you know what Leo Fender made these guitars for. So, And then you've got your obvious your neck plate right here
Right.
with the Fender logo on it and
Japan.
everything. Yep. And then yeah, right there it says crafted in Japan. Really kind of unique. Like
It's a cool guitar.
I always thought like that things in Japan were just automatically not that great, but I mean, you're outsourcing. You know, nobody likes to outsource.
Right.
When it says "Made in USA" on it, you buy it. Right? So when it says "Crafted in Japan," you go, "Oh no, honey, let's keep moving." You know? So, but
overall,
yeah.
it's pretty cool. We should give a little sound comparison.
Yeah,
here.
let's do a little sound action here.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be over here so it doesn't block it. Welcome back. All right, so we are going to do, disregard that. We are going to do a little bit of a sound test.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start with the neck pickup.
Neck pickup. I've got my Squire Strat here.
Yep.
In the neck pickup as well.
Yep.
Let's just do a G chord and
All right.
do a little comparison.
Pretty twangy, and then you've got much warmer,
It is a lot warmer.
and the sustain.
Still going.
Still going.
Still holding.
Still holding. Still holding it. Still holding it. Yeah, yours is.
This guitar is very trebly.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's the single coil, right?
Yep.
We talked about that. So
Single coil.
these were designed. Yeah, these were designed to sound like single coil and humbucking kind of at the same time. So that's pretty cool.
Do that again.
And then.
Yeah, yours is definitely warmer.
Warmer, much warmer.
Better quality sound, at least from what I can.
It has a smooth, warm yet biting sound. That's a good way to
That
put
was
it.
good. Good
Yeah.
descriptor.
All right. Okay, so now let's go. Since I don't have the option to do neck and middle, we're just gonna do. Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
You're just gonna go straight to humbucker.
Well, I'm gonna go
bridge?
middle, so it'd be this one and this one.
Okay. Well,
I don't have the option to.
I don't really. I have a third, so I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whatever.
Here, let's just show him.
Let's do it. So that's his version of a middle. Cool. That's pretty sweet. You can tell it's getting brighter.
Mm.
Only a little bit though. It's
Yep.
getting brighter. And then.
Of course, it's not a fair comparison because I actually have a middle pickup.
A single coil.
So technically, I'm not doing that like you are. I'm actually so.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
So now let's go to my favorite,
to the old humbucker.
the humbucker.
Oh, so tiny.
Woo! It's like the guitar's made out of aluminum. There's that Stratty sound everybody loves, and here's the Thinline series sound that nobody has heard about. That's cool.
Do it again. This one is definitely a more
Super
trebly.
twangy, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's well balanced. I like that. You know, because when I have an HSS Strat now. We actually did a video on that. We did a Fender Strat HSS versus a Squire Strat HSS.
This actual guitar.
Yeah, and the one thing I hated the most about when I switched to my bridge pickup was just like everything just went wee, like, you know. And,
Crazy loud.
yeah, and it's like if anybody's ever jammed and then all of a sudden that guy puts on his wah pedal and everyone is like, ooh, because it's just so tinny sounding.
Okay.
That's just sometimes happened to me a lot, and I remember, like, you know, switching to overdrive, and it's like, God, it sounds so trebly. So that's part of the reason I switched to humbuckers. But this one sounds, it's still tinny,
It's got a little.
but it's got some balls.
It's warm, though.
Yeah, it's warm. It's got a good foundation for bass. I like that. That's cool. Because most of the time, and this is just me, but when I'm jamming and clean on a Strat, I'm usually staying in the neck position because it's pretty warm and it's got that Stratty sound, that Stevie Ray Vaughan, I always say gulpy Strat sound.
Yeah.
Like, but then when I switch to distortion, I always switch to the
Crunch.
Oh yeah, you see that crunch on the on the bridge.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this has got. I mean, I'd have a hard time switching and picking a favorite. So So yeah, so this is really cool. This is really nice. I like this. So
nice car. Feels nice too.
Feels nice, put together. So real quick, let's do. Let's just showcase the sustain really quick. And I guess the best way to do that is, I mean, I can show you through clean, but you know everybody wants me to click on the overdrive, so we're just gonna do that.
Turn it on.
So here we go. So here is neck position. This I'm just gonna play like an E5. Pretty good.
Sounds like that chord sounds really familiar.
It is. It should sound familiar.
Like it should be in an intro.
Like a. Yeah, I wrote that shit. What's up?
I knew.
Don't copy it. Knew I heard it from somewhere, man. All right, so now here is going to be this version's, I guess, middle pickup range, but it's actually going to be these two pickups that are underneath your little really gay guy there. So ready? Here we go. Now it's starting to get a little bit more brighter, but it's still warm. It's still really warm. So. Alright, now, my favorite. Let's go to the bridge position here. So here we go. That's got some good sustain on it.
I can hear that. It brings up the treble.
It's almost like after you stop playing, the volume gets louder.
Like I said, like then all of a sudden it starts to...
Right?
Yeah.
So this has really good sustain. That's good. Definitely a lot more than a single coil pickup is going to offer you, but obviously with, you know, the sacrifice tone, or sorry, the sacrifice tone you get sustain, or to sacrifice sustain you get tone. Like we were talking about before, the bridge pickups, they're pretty warm for being on a bridge. You know? But I kind of like it. It's cool. You can definitely tell why this would compete with Gibson's Pearly Gates humbuckers, or you know, whatever.
Right.
You know. So I like it. I think it's a great guitar. This is pretty sweet. This is a gem that P's picked up once again. He seems to be getting the vintage guitars these days. So.
I got the line on the on the cool guitars in town.
He's a trader. He's a connoisseur of guitars. So yeah, that's pretty much
it to it. It's just a good, well balanced guitar, I would say.
Yeah, overall great, well balanced sound between neck, middle, and bridge.
Yep. So if you like the telly,
you want
a little bit different sound,
but you want the balls of a humbucker,
it's kind of
go for the thin line, or just rip out your pickups and throw these in there. I mean, you can always do that.
I don't know how you do that on a regular. That might be tough on a regular telly, but
yeah, that's true. Or you can be like Eddie Van Halen and just not have a pick guard. He taped them in, I guess, or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the remake? It's hilarious.
No.
There's wires everywhere. It looks like the most gnarliest guitar, but he shredded the shit out of it. He loved it. Whatever works. That's his motto. Yeah. Anyways, so this is the Fender Telecaster Thinline series, made in Japan. Sorry, crafted in Japan.
Crafted in Japan.
Crafted in Japan.
Artisans.
Semi-hollow body with your Fender wide range pickups. Great guitar. If you guys have any more information on this guitar that we did not discuss, or any information that you would like to yell at us about because we were wrong, go for it. But be nice, okay? Don't be too mean. We're just having fun.
We're humans.
We're humans.
We're
okay,
real
we
people.
make mistakes.
Okay, we're not just these famous guys on YouTube.
We should start out a video for like the first 3 minutes. Be like, this is the Les Paul. And just like keep going. People be like, what the fuck are they talking about? All right, anyways. So I'm Fender with Yooper Product Reviews, and this is Pease.
I'm Pease.
And this has been real. Check out some more of our videos coming up. We're going to have more guitar ones, obviously, I'm sure. But we're going to have a lot more products, especially with spring right around the corner. So click to subscribe. Click it. Click that subscribe button.
Click it.
It takes a short amount of time.
Click it or ticket.
Yeah, click it or ticket. No, that doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply.
No, that's for seatbelts.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that a Michigan thing, too?
I don't know.
Either way, it takes shorter amount of time to click that button than to shake someone's hand. Just scroll down and click it. It's right there.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
All right. Anyways, I'm Fender.
And I'm Pease.
And I'm going to play you guys out.
Just give him some
loosen up a little bit. Rum helps me with that. So my doctor prescribed me 2 pints a month.
Take one of these and call me in the morning?
Yeah, well, I told him, I said, my joints are sore. And he goes, well, you need to loosen up a little bit.
Ooh.
He goes, have you ever heard of sailor? It's like, how do you spell that? It's like, I'll write it down for you. It's a prescription.
That'd be awesome.